These are 5 pieces of advice for people who often feel like failures. Ever feel like life just isn't fair? You've worked hard, waited patiently, swallowed your pride, and still, nothing works. Meanwhile, others are moving ahead and you're stuck. So you start blaming things. Your boss, your parents, your partner, your past. And maybe deep down, you're starting to think, maybe the world just isn't built for someone like me. But what if the problem isn't out there? What if the real reason you're failing is you? Today, I'll break down the 5 real reasons people fail in life. Not because of bad luck, not because of other people, but because of the choices you make or avoid every single day. Let's start with the first one, procrastination. We put things off. We delay. We tell ourselves, I'll start when I'm ready. But let me ask you, when is ready? Really? Most of the time, it never comes. And that constant waiting? It's not harmless. It's a decision. A decision to do nothing. Time doesn't care if you're scared. Opportunities don't wait for your perfect mood. I knew a guy once, brilliant, full of ideas, always saying, one day I'll start. Now he's 50, full of regret, and still dreaming. Because one day became no day. Don't be that person. Start before you're ready. Take messy action. That's better than perfect hesitation. Number 2, fear of failure. Here's the paradox. You're afraid to fail, so you avoid trying. But avoiding effort is the fastest way to lose. You tell yourself, if I don't try, I won't mess it up. But guess what? Not trying is the biggest failure of all. Everyone you admire has failed. Repeatedly. They just didn't stop. So stop asking, what if I fail? Start asking, what will I do when I do? Because failure's not optional, it's required. How you respond. That's what defines you. Number 3, you're too busy watching everyone else. You scroll through social media, see people winning, glowing, growing, and suddenly your life feels small. You start asking, why am I not there yet? Why is my life so average? Comparison is a silent killer. It doesn't push you, it paralyzes you. You start chasing someone else's race and forget your own path. Here's the truth. Someone else's success isn't your failure, and your timeline doesn't have to look like theirs. Focus on your lane, because the more you compare, the more you'll feel behind, even when you're actually making progress. Reason number 4, no consistency. You want big results, but you're not showing up regularly. You start a business, then stop posting after 2 weeks. You go to the gym, then skip a month. Here's the truth no one wants to hear. Consistency is boring, but it's the secret. Success isn't about motivation, it's about discipline. Not the loud wins, but the quiet grind. Doing small things every day, even when no one claps. The people you look up to, they didn't get lucky. They showed up when it was hard, when it was invisible, when it was thankless. Ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do daily? No excuses. Then do that. Without hype. Without waiting to feel like it. The final reason? You're not being honest with yourself. So many people are stuck, not because they lack talent, but because they're chasing the wrong dream. They're living someone else's version of success. Doing what society expects. What their parents approve of. What looks good online. But deep down, they're empty. You can't win in life if you're playing the wrong game. So sit down. Breathe. Ask yourself, what do I actually want? Not what looks cool. Not what's trending. What you want, even if it scares you. Clarity creates freedom. And honesty is the first step.